Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kyle Kenrick, and in this video we're gonna talk these little things right here. These things that's placed in here. We're talking small ideas. So I'm not a clown serial killer who looks a lot like Joaquin Phoenix in the next movie, but I am a filmmaker who makes shorts, vlogs, and then teaches you what I learned from them. So let's just get started. We're gonna break this down into three different topics. One is going to be why are small ideas good? Two is the cons of small ideas, the things that you have to deal with when you're dealing with small ideas. Three are the pros that you're going to be dealing with when you're dealing with small ideas. So let's get started. So why are small ideas good? There's basically one small term that can say why it is so good. It's just simple. It's relatable. Simple things are more relatable, making it more accessible to anyone around you. And yes, that sounds like you're selling out. That sounds less artistic, but it doesn't have to be. Anything small could still be artistic. Some small canvases could still hold the best masterpiece. Some of the biggest canvases in the world can't hold anything looking good. So, bigger doesn't always mean better. That's it for this segment. Let's go to cons. Cons. What are the cons for small ideas or creating short films in general with smaller ideas? Well, I could only find two in my latest time trying to do this with a different person, one of my friends. We were developing a short story together and trying to use only the smallest form of an idea, and we developed it quite well. So let's list some cons that we've both experienced. Biggest thing is yourself. You as an artist have an ego to create something big and but I can't think of a word, just something big, something huge, something that will impact the audience because that's what you want. You want to hit the audience hard. But the problem with that is that's sometimes really hard to do in a microfilm or in a short film or just starting out as a filmmaker in general. I don't think anyone starts out making Citizen Kane except the guy who made Citizen Kane. But that's a different story. Back on topic on creating stories that are too big, it's hard to dim down story. For example, something that's as complex as Inception and everyone loves Inception, it's hard to dim down from that to something simpler and become more of a creative person since you don't have the budget to make Inception. And this one's technically not a con because it is a good thing, but it is hard to deal with. So it is going to be in the con segment. It is the last thing that I'm going to mention about the cons, and it challenges creativity. Creativity is so vital to making shorts or to make art in general because it's hand in hand with each other. So the more creativity is challenged, the better the art will be. If you're not challenged, you're gonna pull an M. Night Shyamalan and think you're a god and you can make anything into a twist. Avatar Last Airbender. Oh, what? What? I see dead people. That's it for cons, and that's all we basically experienced during the creation of our short film that we're gonna be filming very soon. And now we're here at pros. And the thing with pros is it's the thing that you want to hear so that you'll be motivated to create shorts that are dynamic and relatable to the audience. So let's go with the first one. And I just said it, relatable. It's going to be a lot more relatable to the broadest audience. My latest short film, Obligations, I honestly didn't think I would enjoy it. And I didn't enjoy it when I first uploaded it. But then a couple people told me it was very relatable to them. They experienced similar things, and I thought that was a great thing to to hear. As a filmmaker, I never thought I'd get that as soon as I did, especially with something as simple as that. And then it was one of the simplest ideas I had, and boom, filmed it myself, and amazing. Things could happen. Now, it's obviously not a hit. It's nothing anywhere near a masterpiece, but I'm just saying small ideas can reach a broader audience than you could think. Now that we're in the filming part of the segment, it's easier to film since you're not worried about plot and creating story and proving yourself to be the next Steven Spielberg, the next Stanley Kubrick, the next Quentin Tarantino. Which he'd show little feet. I can't show you my feet. I can't move the camera like that. It's very much behind a light and camera and be Yeah, but off tangent. Basically, it's easier to film. You're going to be more focused on getting the shots that you want and being able to take as many takes as you need to be able to get what you want. With bigger films, you're always time crunching, you're always stressed. This is so much less stress from your shoulders. It is great. Trust me. And the last thing, and for me, it's somewhat important to learn for beginners because I learned this first and then I went with this in the reverse and I'm feeling the backlash of it. Basically, I learned cinematography and learning angles and how to get emotions with those angles, especially with camera movement because I enjoy camera movement very much like Steven Spielberg's way, where he goes up close to the camera with the character's eyes and you could see them in awe of something dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. But now that I have only me to film and solo microfilm making, you can't really do really great cinematography because you can't move the camera unless you're doing stationary. So now that it's not a super complex plot, you can now focus on cinematography and getting really cool symmetrical angles. You can get really, really cool in-depth rules of three. You could do so many different things because you can think about those things in a moment. You don't have to be stressed. It's a lot of weight out of your shoulders, like I said before. And that's why to me it's important. I wish I learned the opposite, but now I'm doing it. That'll conclude this whole three-part thing. And in just summing it up, is basically hard to slim down the story, but when you do, it'll it'll be a life life lifesaver because life will find a way. Yeah. So now we're in the part of the video with what is the question of the day. And that is, what is the simple idea that you found in a movie that you just love? Some movie that just shows you a simple moral, but really hits you right here. Now, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and if you could share, it'd be really dope. Comment below what you guys think of my latest videos and my latest short film as well. And if you haven't checked it out, please check it out. It's in one of these top areas with one of those annoying cards that just come out of nowhere with the letter I. And for all the gear I use in that short film and in this video, links are down below. And until next time, dream big.